you check your camera angle?
I did not check the camera angle.
How do you want it?
Oh, I just yeah, maybe not quite the door.
Okay. I'm
You
going to move forward then.
Hey.
I'm going to move forward.
Okay. Yeah.
No, because we've got a lot of stuff
Yeah.
showing. So I wasn't sure if that
All
was
right.
on
No,
purpose.
you can move
or...
forward. I don't know. I just stuck it down. This guy's on the tube of the U. I think we are actually live.
We are live.
All right. Nicole's still fiddling with the camera because we are not professionals. We are actually early, so we are still doing setup.
Got the door in purview.
All right.
There we go.
Well, good morning, goeiemorgen. Fun times. We've had some bad storms, so a couple of our hives, of course, blew over, and then I had a bunch strapped down. So we've got some combs. Some of these combs. Let me see. We've got some combs that's got some of the hives, or not hives. What do they call that? We got some of these guys with comb on them.
It's not the brood, is
No,
it?
the brood.
Brood.
No.
Brood's the chamber.
Yes.
Oh,
we're still learning all the terms
you're
because
testing my brain.
we are stupid with this stuff. It's brand new, and we are learning.
It's something comb.
Yes, I think it's with comb on them. Yes. So we've got some of the drawers with comb on them. So I'm gonna grab one of these, so we can open it and see where we're at. So I strapped a bunch down on our trailer to try and get them seeded. And it kind of worked, but the weather's completely insane. It doesn't want to stop. It doesn't want to stop raining, and then the weather temperatures are up and down, insanely up and down. So it's like 90, and then it's 40. And then the wind blows. Actually, today we have very little wind.
It's a drawn comb.
Drawn comb.
Wow. And I know it's something stupid.
All right. So I'm going to grab one of these boxes because I'm going to try something new today. Because we actually had quite a good amount of interest. But, if it doesn't stop raining and the temperature doesn't stop
dipping,
and the wind doesn't stop blowing, and we don't get tornadoes all the time,
we wouldn't be in Texas.
Well, yeah, but we would also have bees,
Well, we do have 2 active hives.
Yes.
So, not upset, just trying to guide them. Otherwise, we pull them out the hard way.
Yeah, we don't want to pull them out. We're trying to get them into the boxes. We got 2 of them, so we're trying to see if we can, see the hives and guide them.
Instead of ripping them out of their home. I feel bad ripping them out of their home.
Yep.
I mean, I may get stung too.
Oh.
You have a honk honk from Canada, by the way.
All right. Hey, Brighton. Interesting.
What is that?
That is very interesting.
Oh.
So we got the mouse.
That's why.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Now we know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, that's good to know because that
had
the lemon.
Of course we do, though. It's out in the field. We've got these guys tucked away, but now we know what critters are around.
Yes. So we are definitely. I want to get. Do me a favor. Get me the whippet.
Yeah, and paper towels.
And paper towels. Let me clean this thing up. We've fortunately got. I wear the gloves because the wax is pretty rough. All right. So. This is the comb. So we got this in here. And I'm going to seed this. So I tried a few things that people say online. Now it's very possible that the mouse actually was the problem, that the bees said, no, that is a bad house. So let me see what's in our other. Well, let me wait till Nicole comes back. Otherwise, you guys have nothing to look at but the stuff standing around here. So let me do this so we can at least work a little bit. Put that down there. I can put this guy back. So I still got a bunch of these I've got to assemble. All right, so see that will be a problem because the bees won't like that.
No. They don't want to share their home. I
No.
don't blame them. I wouldn't
I
either.
don't blame them.
I wouldn't either. Well, there we go. That answers part of our question.
Yeah.
And interesting that they brought debris inside, which means they were trying to nest.
No, I left the paper towel in there.
Oh, they found it. Okay, the seed.
The seed, yeah. Okay. So you can use lemongrass oil, or there are a few ways you can do this.
And that is with the drawn comb in.
Yeah, that was the one with the drawn comb. So I'm going to pop this. So we have a couple of high cube containers. Now, people say stick them in a tree, and that's all good and well. But you gotta mount this thing, and you gotta put a shelf in the tree, and you gotta screw it in. And I don't know if any of these trees, with the amount of wind we got,
the only one's that big one.
Yes. So there's one big one, and I've got a. So this is a long straw box. Long straw. Long straw box. All right. Let me show you. So this is what they call a nook. And this is more to attract the bees, which apparently we are successful. There's one on the side there.
Okay. Well, I'm going to laugh if there's something inside that one.
Yeah, me too. So there's a little.
I see. We got a friend.
Dude.
We got a friend.
Sitting over there.
Now, one thing we've really noticed is, yes, we've got something.
Yeah.
We've got very non-aggressive bees. These are gentle.
Yes.
Oh, do we not have the drawn comb in there?
No, we do. This was so this is not completely drawn, but it smells drawn.
Okay, it was in the nook originally.
Yes. Fucking roach.
Of course there is. That's what I saw. Okay.
But there's a dude sitting there.
He's just checking it out.
Yeah, he's just checking it out. So we can open up this here to let the smell out, which I'll do. I'm going to keep that guy. I don't want him to disappear.
The bees are very docile. We actually had one on our older son yesterday. He was freaking out, but it took effort to get the bee off just because the bee didn't want to move.
Yes, he's like relaxing like this.
But guy. I like you. Yeah, just like that one. Just, I'm here, and that's where I'm going to hang out for a minute.
All right, let me go get the other one. We got 3 comb. And I think 3 or 4. But I got comb in the other one as well. Let me see. I think it's the side one over there. No.
We've been
learning. Yeah, man. Interesting. That could be half the problem.
What?
So these things have only been out 2 weeks. You know that?
Yeah, it's not long. Do you want me to move one?
Yeah, because no. Move this stuff, yeah.
Okay.
On the side of the table. All right. Yeah, just pop it down there. That's fine. All right. Interesting. So we had some activity.
We knew we had a lot of activity.
Yes.
We've been watching. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Is there anything in it? No.
No.
Huh. Lots of nesting. Just not the nesting that we are after.
Correct.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Why don't you show that, angle it a little bit?
All right. So another problem of why our bees came and then left.
Because they didn't want to share their home.
And the interesting thing is I had this up on our trailer. So I'm going to pop this up top on the
container.
Well, so here's the thing. You know, we've got some wild, and this is a cleaner that's completely natural. So it has no taste or smell, made from plants, something we've been using for years because it's non-poisonous. So yeah, you can check the other ones.
I will.
So I think once the bees are in, the other guys will stay out because the bees will kick their ass. But if they're in there and the bee pulls in and he's like, oh man, that dude's already living there, I don't want to fight, I'll just find an easier house. So this was within the last week because I checked these things last week. When I put them down, I checked them at the end of the week. And then, so, it is open field. So you got to understand that this is a safe spot for some dude. So, and then I think because I got a bunch of combs, just open them and bring me some of the combs. I'm going to fill this. I'm going to fill these up.
How many do you want?
So I need 2, 2, and 3. Let me fill these up. Actually, yeah. There we go.
Remember, stop at 9. That's the suggestion.
Oh, because then it's a little easier to work with.
Yes.
That's what I'm going to fill.
Yeah. Do you need one more in there?
Yes, please. And then 2 for this guy. So the suggestion is don't do 10 combs, do 9, and that gives you some space to work. So we're learning. You are welcome to say bullshit in the. All right, hold on.
Give me a plug. Give me a plug.
Okay, hold on.
I don't know if a mouse.
Okay. Wow. No, not like that. Yes. That's fine.
Because I don't want him to get out.
Okay. So he's in there.
He's in there.
Oh man.
He's in there.
All right. So we got one with a mouse in it.
And the others could have left since we moved.
The others probably left. They're like, nope, this is not good for us. But we are in the country, so this is not unexpected. So I'm going to pop these. So we got high cube containers, which means the top is about 10 feet in the air. So we're going to reseed these guys, and we're going to pop them up there. The biggest challenge is it's not getting the it's not placing them. We got to put them on the container, and then I have to strap them down. Well, we can do 4. Because
Sorry?
You want me to put a seeded one in here?
I think so.
This is one from his, so it does smell. Huh?
Maybe we just give a double in that guy
and
put that one in the tree somewhere.
All right.
There's your 2.
And then these 2.
Yeah.
All right.
Those little dudes.
All right.
It was cute. I'm not going to lie. It was tiny.
It's probably a baby that the mom left.
It looks like a baby.
Yeah.
But nest exactly the same as that one.
Okay.
Nest was exactly the same. Hey, we got some people in. We got Roy Rats, which I'm going to blame you for bringing these guys in. No. Lo Yu says hello.
Good morning. Good morning.
And the bees are coming back this year. Lots of good solar energy coming in. The yuccas have sent sprouts, and the century plants too. It's going to be a good year. I like that.
Good.
Lots of greenery out here, so they are definitely thriving.
Well, our biggest problem is, what's the temperature today? It's like 45 out?
50? Yeah, 50, somewhere in there.
Like 50 somewhere. So, I mean, you want to be closer to 80, but it's been like maybe 2 days of 80, which one is sun, then 2 days of rain.
Yeah.
Then, and this has been the whole of April. It's just been like a seesaw, and then we've had 2 sets of very bad storms.
Yes.
Like one this week, really bad. That's why we got all these things back, because they just kind of got damaged. So we had 3 tornadoes start up around us.
Mm-hmm.
All right, none to hit us, but we had like stuff blown around and stupid things happening. And then we had another tornado about a week ago, and bad rain, actually pretty bad hail.
Yeah.
No damage, but still stuff blowing around, and And then early April was really cool. It didn't really heat up. March was not warm. February was iced. So it's been, I don't know. Are we in Texas? Because it doesn't feel like it.
It's been a little extreme.
Yes, the weather's
This
been,
is more spring than
interesting.
Texas normally gets. Texas normally doesn't have spring.
No.
We get showers,
So normally what happens is March warms up, we have a one like real cold spell at the end of March, which we had. We actually had two this year, not one. So we normally have a real cold spell at the end of March, maybe like goes back down to 32, which is 0 degrees Celsius in commie temperatures, where water freezes at 0 and boils at 100. Kind of makes sense, that one. But for Americans, it's 32 Fahrenheit. So we were at the 28, 32 mark somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So it was below 0 Celsius at the end of March, which is normal. And then we had another cold one, which is not normal, but it's been all over the show. So I don't know how good it's going to be this year. But anyway, and then my son's yelling at us because I think his siblings got the door.
Loyu says, "Morning all. What is the smell you mentioned? What caused it?
What
the part of the nook?
Oh, it's yes. So the comb, the smells like bees. So and then I've got some
Smells like home.
swarm. Yeah, it's well, it smells like bees, and I've got something called Swarm Commander. I had another one called Bee Bait, and then just lemongrass oil. So we're gonna basically coat the top just a little bit. You don't want to do too much on top, and then we're gonna cover these, and I'm going to put them on top of the container. I want to see if they'll work over there. So I'm gonna put 4 up there or 3 up there. I want to see if I can do a 4th one. Maybe I'll take this comb, put it in a 4th one.
That's
we
okay.
Can get another
I can get another one for you.
Yeah. And then so I'll have those up on the container and this one probably in a tree because it's the smallest one. And then we'll take it from there and see what happens. Try and see if we can attract them again, because I think we had a lot of bee activity.
We did.
And then we had fucking insane weather, which then chased everybody away.
Yeah,
I think
and moved friends in because of probably the weather. It's
no,
exactly
exactly.
Why they moved
I think this is what's the name? Queen catcher that he had.
Oh, queen cap. Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, I think the pests probably moved in because of the weather, and then the bees were like, "Yeah, man, your digs they suck." So we'll get all of this sorted out. Now I don't want to spray these things too early because I don't want to be like spraying them and then bees come, because they warn you that stuff is pretty attractive
it's
to
potent.
bees.
Yeah, they like
it. I don't want to spray it and then they come around and. But I thought, you know what, we probably can't stream live
He's
Saturday.
still hanging out.
Yeah, he's still.
I wonder if he's cold.
He's probably cold.
Poor guy. And he is moving. He is not dead, or she probably.
Yeah.
Is not dead. Definitely moving. I feel bad. I see the antennas going, so definitely active there.
And then we can't stream Saturday because I gotta go drive around and do a bunch of stuff Saturday morning. So I'll be back later. So the stream can't happen. So we decided, you know what, today is a good day. Let's just do it. Let's just go. So we did that, and then we'll see now. Once we see these things, where we go, and how we're gonna get that done. So I think these are good. I'm gonna pop them down there, and then they are ready. It's just this one is stuck a little bit. I want to see if I can get this out. So
I can give you another lid for now.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then
I'll get this one.
Yeah, because I've got that with a couple over here too.
Yeah, because that little tool of mine is inside.
Sorry?
And then I can pop these guys down there.
So this one's loose.
All right.
If you want to take
that's
that.
Good, yeah. Okay. All right.
So we got the same situation over here. There's a couple that are kind of stuck in.
Yeah.
I know.
Hey, some wax.
Yes. If you need some spare wax, that is where you can hack it off.
Yeah. All right. So I gotta climb up a ladder holding these things. That's so much fun. But I'll do that later. And then this guy, I want to see. The thing is, I have to assemble a shelf to put that in the tree. But that one on the road, on the path that I cut.
Yeah, I think that tree will hold.
I saw you.
Our older son has earmarked this tree for a tree house or something. It's actually a very plentiful tree.
Yeah, I cut all the grass around
Yeah,
it.
no, it's got a beautiful clearing under it. That'll be perfect for actually having
Some
people
tables, yeah.
and yes,
That's
hang
exactly
out
why I
area.
cut it.
It's beautiful, that spot. So that's the one I imagine because it's a very big, sturdy tree as
Yeah.
well.
No, that's why I cut it. I was like, yeah, that's gonna be the one. All right, and then let me see. I've been working in the back here, trying to get these things semi-assembled. Sorry, the rain has really been messing with us. So maybe I can assemble another box and a couple of the shelves just to get that going a little bit. Let me see. What have we got here? Yep.
I think glue is the one thing you may be missing.
Yeah, on my
that I could
table.
cut.
And
Is there something else? Some coffee.
a coffee and oh, I got some gloves. Yeah. A coffee.
And a tape measure. Would you believe
Oh,
it?
those things we keep looking for. I cannot find it. Yeah.
This one wasn't me. So I know I turned it the wrong way, but I did that on purpose to keep our friend in.
No, that's fine. So I want to go ahead and
Actually,
put
exceptionally cute.
No.
It's so cute.
Well, you can if
it's
you
like this big.
yeah, you can cage it and you can feed it and tame it and
Cute.
stuff.
I'm not going to tame it. But I don't want it to pop out here because
No.
there's nothing for it. I'd rather take it back to the cat.
All right. Oh, how are we going to do that?
I don't know.
Yes, you
Can
see.
I take it to the water?
Yes, you see. Now it becomes my problem.
And then there's snakes in the water.
Yes.
It's going to become someone's
No,
meal.
that's going to be dinner for someone.
Oh,
Something's
so
going to eat it.
It really is cute.
Yeah. Something or someone going to eat that guy.
And it's in the nest. Just sitting in the nest, honey.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel bad.
Glue and coffee.
Yes, please. Okay. Glue, coffee, and I need my screwdriver.
Your what?
Screwdriver.
Where's that?
In the white box inside.
Okay.
Let me come fetch. You know what? Come out. I'll come fetch the white box. And then, because I need my drill bit and I need all kinds of stuff. So we might as well get that sorted out. So I did explain the last time. So there are long arms and short arms because there's long boxes and short boxes. So this is for the longer boxes. I think they call the one the super, or I don't know, man. I'm not familiar with the terms yet. I'm not that great at the bee thing yet. But this guy basically goes on there. This guy goes on the bottom side. Sometimes they don't fit good. Sometimes they actually fit very good. That's a good fit. All right, so you put that. I drill little holes and put screws. This guy pops into the slot up here. This guy, which doesn't have the little hole points. All right, goes on top here. This all holds together. They give you nails. I don't like the nails, so I do screws. So you basically end up with one of your frames. So I will do that quickly. Nicole's gonna come back and she'll talk to you guys for a second. I just want to go get my drill. And
I brought you battery life.
goody goody.
Yes. So if you want to pop whatever battery, or just set it to the side and we'll pop it in later.
Yeah, and I can assemble some of these guys. Maybe put another box together. Because we had some damage, so I got to put more boxes together. I'm finding all my bits in here. Because, the rain comes and then we just throw everything in here.
There's more.
Yeah. All right.
Literal bits. Drill bits.
Yes, there is one, but I put it in the other box.
There's drill
So
bits.
I want the thicker one, but I've got one in the other box. That's why I want to go to the other box. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
So boxes is something we are not lacking. I actually laugh. The amount of pallets and boxes and things we have accumulated since we've actually come out here is fascinating. And it's so funny because at one point we wanted pallets. I think it was to organize our old storage space when we were in the city. And it was so hard to get a hold of just because we didn't have many at the time. But looking back, it seems so silly because that is a constant now. Is there are we have so many things that we didn't expect or know we would need and or should hang on to just in case, because the needs always arise. There's always something different coming up, and it's funny, sometimes it's just storm preps and simple things. Definitely a cause for holding on to things that we would otherwise maybe get rid of, because I just do remember when we would get pallets from our suppliers, we'd set them out in the city and people would come and grab them. I totally get it. You need those things more than you realize. Isn't pallets something we're going to use again?
Yes. Yeah, we've got pallets, so we're going to take the pallets and we're going to put I'm going to put the bricks 3, or I'm going to put cinder blocks 3 high, and then I'll put the bees on top of that. I'm a little worried about the pests, but I think once the bees are in,
I don't think it's going to be an issue once they're in. I honestly think the pests are there because it was cold again.
Yes, and
stormy,
insane weather, like tornadoes and weird shit happening. That does make it a little difficult.
I cannot imagine, everywhere we've seen these beehives, like there's no pests anywhere. Come on.
Oh no, I'm sure.
They're always in the open because they need to be. They need to be able to fly and get out and do their thing and come back when they're full.
Yep.
Literally.
Yep. There we go.
And
Right.
we've got some extra popping in synthosate.
All right.
Hello.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So I'm going to.
Hey! So Rory Rat, sorry I missed this. Of note, I've been nerding out regarding bees because my dirt is soon to be host for a friend with hives. Very cool. We are right there with you, learning everything there is to know.
Yes.
Oh, is it left open?
Probably.
Okay. We do have young people with hands, and they like to twist things because why not?
Yes.
Twisting is always fun. I've got the other one if you need.
No. It's just it's got a
What?
Like a film, and if it's too big, it won't go in the hole.
It's called a clot.
All right. All right. Here we go. I still don't know why my son's shoes are in the trash, but it's the blue shoes. Are they too small, or did he just decide?
Oh no, I think they just got paneled, and he was done with them. That's all. I think that is exactly what happened with those guys.
All right, it should be open.
Unless it's in the pipe.
Yeah, it must be, because I can see everything. But it's not. It's not
I
going.
can go get a needle. I got some.
No, it's open. It's open. Let me just see some. There we go.
Yeah.
Just open the hole, and then things will start working.
Who would have thought?
There we go. All right.
So
easy as that. It's not complicated.
Well, it's a good thing you don't have to be clean with those gloves.
No, not these.
And those are the gloves he absolutely hates. They're not the sturdiest or the strongest.
No, I literally is to keep the glue and the wax off my hands, because
so you don't have to wash 10,000.
Yeah, the wax really gets my hands. Well, the problem is now you got to run hot water because the wax will not. The wax, now it's super fast. The wax will not come off your hands just by normal washing. So you gotta get some hot water going. Some hot water action.
Ew.
Sorry, am I spilling?
Woo! I'll grab my own paper towel.
All right, here we go.
I mean, it's your coffee. It doesn't bother me.
All right.
Maybe I move your coffee off of this table.
Yeah.
It sounds like this table's not very stable.
No, the table is not stable.
This is the rocky one.
There we go. This one fits a little tighter. There we go. All right. Got a whole box full of these things in the car. If
the screws?
Yeah, if we need more.
So what are the other ones for?
The other ones, yeah, they are for the...
Oh, the actual
box
boxes.
assembly,
Box.
These ones came with... I don't want to strip this thing.
You know, it'd probably help if I
even
did
on
the glue part
lower.
for you.
Whew.
And then you could do the screw.
You can.
I can glue and you can screw.
Yeah.
How about that?
Sounds like a plan, man. So take these long ones.
Yes.
And then...
And not this one. It's going to be the angle.
Yeah, it's that one. There we go. I prefer the screws just because I know they're a little more secure than staples. I'm not a nail staple guy.
I like staples, but my kids stole my staples.
Yeah, right.
I have none. No access. And there is an inseam on these as well to
Yeah,
help
I did
hold.
show them the inseam.
Okay. What do you do? Just on the sides like that?
Yeah, just on the sides, because when I press it down...
It spreads out?
Yep.
Who would have thought?
Is that a mosquito?
Mosquito?
Yeah.
Do you want to get some coffee and see if it works? Heard something interesting last night.
What's that?
That coffee can burn.
Oh yeah, you get some burny coffee and then the
Man,
mosquitoes.
I don't know if I can do that with our coffee though.
Oh, you have to get some cheap like Folgers or something. There we go. And I drill the hole, otherwise this thing will crack. It still cracks sometimes.
It is very soft wood.
That's what I said. It reminds me of like balsa wood.
Yes, very
If
soft.
you built model planes, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's a very light, thin wood. It almost reminds me of that.
Just it feels like you could hurt it very
Yeah.
easily.
All right, frame done.
If you hand me that one when you're done with the first part, I can pop it in while you work on the next one.
All right.
Like me a little bit faster.
Yeah, I've put a lot of these frames together already, man. Whew. It's
Why not turn it into an assembly line?
yes.
The amount of things we've done in that fashion since we have been in business together is a little interesting. You didn't tell me that these are not a perfect fit every time.
No, it's not a perfect
Man.
fit every time. You missed that part when I said it on camera. Some fit and some fit a little better.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, are we gonna fit? Here, I'll do that part.
All right.
Can I have the?
Yeah.
Some fit and some fit better. You know, it makes me wonder. Where was all of this made?
Yes, this is not from.
No, you know what? I should not judge too much. It is wood. What does wood tend to do?
Yeah.
It
No, these
retains.
things are mass produced. They're not made for
Yeah.
precision. And once they're together, it's done.
Then you
It's
don't
good.
have to break it apart or anything. And it's probably gonna retain water with it being wood and expand a little bit, which would also make sense. Trade. Thank you. So I stole his obnoxiously big gloves to do this. I would have done better with a smaller size, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter as long as the fingers are functional. I tend to wear a small versus the large that these are, but it still works. We have a set of gloves that are absolutely horrid. What do we call those things? I know we've had names for them in the past. Our gloves we give the biltong samples for.
Oh, yeah.
They're the worst invention in the history of gloves.
Yeah, it's just the plastic gloves.
Well, these are too, but
Well, these are.
I guess see-through plastic. These are more not latex, but what do you call that? Vinyl, not
vinyl.
Nitrile. There we go.
Which is a fancy name for plastic, I guess.
Those see-through plastic single-service gloves are horrible. One size fits none. Yes. I chuckle with those in food service. You normally see those with people in a food line because you can just rip them off, throw them away. Next set. Super simple. When you're doing things that require constant movement, it's much better to have the nitrile gloves. But this set that we are wearing, we found are not the strongest, which is fine for this kind of thing.
Yeah. You want cheap and strong for this job.
Yeah.
Because you're going to throw them away.
Anyways. Here's one of those that doesn't quite want to go in the hole yet.
Yeah. Brute force and ignorance.
Well, definitely ignorance. May need something with a tapping capability.
I'll come help you there now.
I think it's actually that size that's causing the problem. You know what I could do? Go the other way. I don't actually think the hole is big enough.
Let me see.
Tell me if you see that the hole is not big enough.
Yeah.
All right. My luck, I'd break the damn thing. Need one of those rubber mallet hammers. So you can very lightly tap, tap.
You actually get a plastic one with sand in it, which is probably what you want. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Normally used on engines.
It needs just a tad of force, not much, just a smidgen.
Just a little bit of get in there because I said so.
Nitrile, the 6 mil thick ones with the long cuff length are what we carried for dealing the ooey gooey. The only real downside is that they get hot. I'm sure they would. Yeah, 6 mil though. That's
these
heavy.
I think are like 4 mil or 3 mil.
Yeah.
I used some of them on the not the 6 mil, but I used some on the what's the name the other day.
I got one here.
On the is that all of them? Let me get some more. I used some when I was painting on the fence. Man, the sweat was running out of the bottom of my hands.
Oh, out here?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think you shared that with me.
No,
actually.
As I was painting, it was just running down my arm. I'll get it.
Yeah, this one's a little special. So you have one piece that doesn't want to work properly, and then the rest is special.
No, the one also I didn't see. I didn't pull it in properly. So like if I let go here, this thing kind of pops out. So thanks to the Texas storms, we now require to build more stuff because that happens when they get broken. You know, so yay! I think once everything is working, running, and actually on their pallets, it'll be better.
So it's just because we're in the in between of the catching the hives.
Yes.
We want to do a very polite movement, guidance, find a new home, something a little safer and
Yes.
more realistic. As lovely as a tree is, it does not protect them from any predators.
Nope. There we go. Sorry, we're all quiet. You should read the chat.
There's not much going on chat. I do have Roy Rat keeping us entertained.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Mornings, I guess people are still trying to get the coffee to kick in.
Right.
You know, but we have to do this before we open the store, and the real work starts. You know. And where I'm going with hives, I can't take you guys there because that's a whole trek around the building to the back.
Not everything is picture ready yet.
No, but except for that, it's a mission to get back there.
We have a young man.
Oh, hello, young man.
Hello.
Are you a nonsense?
How much you want to bet he sent his siblings running after him? Where are your shoes, mister?
I don't wear shoes, Mom.
Oh, that is a never-ending question of where are the shoes. They're never on the feet. Sensei of song, just watching doing cardio.
Good morning, sir.
Oh, I'm doing the wrong one.
It doesn't matter.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You did do this one already.
Are you having fun, boy?
Oh, distractions. Distractions.
All right. Let me do this quick.
Okay.
You want to say good morning to the people? Say good morning. Say I'm the big boy. So this dude is about to be 2.
In 2 days.
In 2 days. He's about to be 2 years old. So say good morning. I'm a nonsense. Say good morning.
Good morning.
Say hi. Say hi.
You gonna say hi?
Oh, we're shy.
Hi. There we go.
All
He
right.
is talking up a storm, so do not be fooled by his silence currently.
Yes.
I'm gonna go take him back inside.
All right.
Say bye. Say bye, everybody.
Say bye. Yes, not no.
No. Okay, if you put your shoes on, your sister can come out with you, but you have to put shoes on.
All right.
Yes. The ground is wet, youngster. I know. We're not touching anything right now. Should I show him or should I show him later?
The what?
The friend.
Ah.
I'll show him later. Don't show him.
No, because the friend is not going to be around.
I think
And I guess science and stuff. This is a mouse. This is a dead mouse. There we go. Almost forgot the bottom. All right. Lots of traffic going past us here. All right. So,
Would you like to continue on? More?
No, I think 2, 4, 6. Yeah, let's make another couple. Maybe we make 12 or something. What have we got left there? 4. That's 10. That's a box.
Almost.
Yeah.
9.
Well, 9. Yes, but we've got other boxes
I
that'll
know,
take some.
I know. We can definitely share the love
Are we
with somewhere
Germans this
else.
morning? 9.
Careful.
Do you want a pest in your beehive? 9. Do you want the kids outside? 9.
I do think the kids are going to come outside, by the way, just so you know.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I did tell them which
We got
door.
2, 4,
3.
3.
I need one more.
I need one more.
Yeah. No, I chuckle. The children, they do not sit still at all. I don't know where in the world they got that from, where they don't know how to sit still.
Ah. There we go.
Thank you.
That's a good amount assembled.
Yes. So our older son made me laugh the other day. We've got our playground that was gifted to us from a friend, and he was determined he wanted to go and clean the playground. This was Tuesday.
Yes.
I told him, but it's going to rain. I said, you know what? Go clean it, and then when it rains, it'll make sure to shine it up a little bit. That was the said storm with the tornadoes kind of floating around everywhere. But we did actually get some rain as well.
Yeah.
So I guess his playground got cleaned up.
Correct.
It's okay, I got it.
You got it.
I got it.
You got some thin ones?
Yes. I'll just take the bottom one.
All right. Stuck.
The sticky goo of wax. It's on the days when it's not raining or a little bit chilly. It's actually kind of warm out here.
Yeah.
So I have to ask, Roy, you mentioned doing some bees as well. Have you had practice with them yet, or is this a new adventure for you too? Sorry.
There we go. All right. Okay, bye.
Yes, it is time for that walk I mentioned. Bye.
Bye.
That kid says the best bye I've ever heard. He greets every customer as they leave. Normally with a yell, but you know, it's still a greeting.
Yeah, it's like the door chime,
Yes. Yes.
except from the Christoph. There we go. There we go. There we go.
That popped out some glue.
Yes, it does that.
It does that. I see that.
If you fidget with it too much, the glue pops out.
Apparently, these are not things I knew about.
There we go.
So I have to tell you guys, I know we haven't posted anything, I don't think yet. The sign looks very good. The spot for the sign.
Yeah, remind me, I got to phone our guy this morning and see if he's able to make us a sign for that.
Okay.
I wanted to do it, but man, like you know, you at some point you gotta say, well, you know,
Let's have the experts.
Well, it's not about the experts. It's about like I don't physically have time because I gotta sit. I gotta.
Yes, create
it, print it, stick it, you know, make it, and it's like, all right. So, what else do I not do when I do that? You know.
Everything.
I mean, I've got all those Lozano in the fridge I haven't sliced, you know, which I'm starting to like irritate myself with. And I want to make more of them. I haven't even gotten to mixing the spices yet. I've got the meat ready and everything. Hey, caramba. Yeah, I know. All right, there we go. Thank you. Last two, right? Yeah.
Last two. That is correct.
All right. And I want to see how it works out, but hopefully we will have that for sale as well. It's a cured center ham that's thin sliced. Very, very nice.
Yes.
And I've got two complete, and I've got a third one that's basically ready to come down. And I've got more that I got to make. But man, time. It's not that I don't have time for that. It's just like there's so many other things that has to happen.
We were discussing it actually. We've been very active. It wants to pop out.
It's fine. Oh.
Outside and doing other things, which is what's taken a lot of our time because we are hoping to invite the public a little more and actually have more space.
Yeah, we'll have a bit of a get-together cookout thing here on the 16th of May. So if you're in the area, pop in. We're going to have some fires going, and we'll cook some meat and talk some nonsense.
So just so you know, Roy Rat did answer my question. This is entirely a new venture for me. Just happened to meet a guy while having coffee up at the saloon. We hit it off. He's a retired jockey camp, and he produces the honey but doesn't market it directly. So this is all new. Well, we are right there with you. It's new adventures, I think, are good for the soul.
It's good for the brain, man. Makes you think.
Well, yeah. But also can give you a new passion.
Yep. I always try and convince my wife that trying new things might be good for us, but kind of stuck in her ways a little bit.
Never mind that we moved, to a completely different lifestyle. That doesn't matter. I did that. That was new.
Yes.
I'm the one who urged for the business. Was that a good idea? Many years ago.
All right. There we go. So now that it's closer to spam, now that it's closer to being time to put them up, because I don't want to, there's no point in popping live for like 5 minutes and then I'm out of the picture for, whoever knows however long.
It's tape.
All right. So let me go get that. So I'll do one with a Swarm Commander and I'll do one with an oil.
Okay.
So,
all right, he's going to get the magic juice for the bees. That quick. Look at that. Roy Rat, that is so cool. You guys should definitely get together. One goal of ours is to continue to build a community of people who... I was speaking with someone the other day. The term we chose was Misfits Island. We are very much in line that we are not the same as the rest of the people around. So you guys would definitely fall right in line with that. By the way, Sensei did say you had me at ham.
Yes, that's good, man. I had one guy and he's like, he almost thinks he prefers it to biltong. It's very, very good.
Yes.
Like, honestly good.
And he was a little upset he hasn't had more yet.
Yes, I know. He was here the other day and he's like, where's your stuff? So hopefully...
And this man likes his meat.
So hopefully... All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one. All right. With a... I'm going to put the want to put the reducers in. So I'll do one. So let me show you guys. So there's a little reducer. So I'm going to do it for the bigger.
So the very small hole is going to be winter time.
Yes. So I put that to reduce the size of the entrance.
So we don't have other friends. This will
And
stop
then-
other friends.
So from what I've seen, all right, that's it. Not too much, very strong, very strong.
Yes.
So I wonder, no, I got to put the lid on. I was thinking maybe I leave
No,
this
because other
open.
friends will still come in.
Yeah. But if the wind blows, it's going to blow that lid right off.
Yes, that's a good point, because this one at least.
Yes, this one
Encapsulate.
goes over the
So
sides.
turn this around so they can see with the reducer in, and we can show one before you put it in, so they can see what the reducer does. So this, right? Oh, this guy's not. There we go. This is the reducer hole. You can see it is maybe 4 inches, roughly, by I would say 1/3 of an inch, maybe a little bit bigger than 1/4 inch.
Yeah.
Really not much size. When this is out, you have the entire space here, which is probably over, yeah, that's over 1/2 inch. That's it's like 3/4 or more. It's a big space. So that would be why, of course, we had other critters taking over the homes. And I don't blame them. It was cold, it was windy, lots of rain. I can't blame the critters for finding homes.
Correct.
But I still don't know what I'm going to do with my other one. I just blocked it in so it doesn't run around over here. I don't want it running around over here.
Yeah, we'll make a plan. I think what we'll do is, it's just, man, if it's a baby, I'm going to feel really bad.
Well, I just think they're small.
All right, well, the field mice are normally tiny.
Yeah.
But otherwise, we just pop it out there in the field. And
That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take it to the field. I was thinking I would just take the whole box, take it to the field. That's probably the best way to do that.
So that's Swarm Commander, which is not a product I endorse. I'm not getting paid by them. I'm just,
Using it.
Using it. And then there's no ways I'm getting paid by anybody. They're like too small. And then this is lemongrass oil. So I'm just coating the top. And I think what I'll do a little bit in front of the doors. I'll take some of this because I've got a lot more of this. So this is much cheaper than the other stuff. All right. All right. So and they say not too much. They say, with a lady, like a lady with perfume, be conservative. All right, and then if you move this quickly.
Sorry.
I'll put this up top. Yeah, that's fine. Let me turn this
I'll
around.
move the coffee. I'll hang on to that guy.
All right, and then, you can see the size difference. So the one hive has got the reducer, and the other one does not. And then let me see. I should have another reducer here somewhere. I've got more reducers. I've got them. I actually think some of mine blew away, which is going to be very annoying. Yeah, I'll find. I've got more. I mean, every box came with one.
Yes.
So we've got more. I just got to.
Oh,
you're
probably looking for the one that I stole.
Yeah, that's okay. There must be more. So I'll find it. I want to put a reducer on this box as well before I put it out. Let me see. Let me see.
And it is kind of deceiving. You look at the items and they look very similar. It's hard to tell what's what.
Yeah.
Who's who in the zoo?
Yeah, I think that last box might have one. I know they all got.
Yeah. Is this it here? Yes. I think so.
Yeah, just one for now.
I know. Yes.
Yeah, there we go. All right, so this guy, I'm just, this box seems a little thinner than the others for some odd reason.
because these are kind of mass produced, yes, I do think everything's going to have like little quirks.
Yeah.
With
so
it.
that shall go up.
So you guys saw how much of a difference that was, right, size-wise. So little friends will really struggle to fit in here, which is the whole point. So let's keep the friends out.
All right. And then let me see this one.
I wanted to share something that Sensei said a little bit ago. If I can find it. CEOs need to do CEO things and delegate. I honestly have no idea how you are able to fold space-time and get so much done in 24 hours. Must be that Voortrekker DNA.
Yeah, right.
I'm not going to lie. I had a moment of, yesterday there was too much going on. Too much going on. He does not succumb to that as much. Maybe he's just louder than me. I don't know. I struggle sometimes when there's so much going on.
Huh.
Wait, no. It's this side. It's caught.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to say, I will apply some pressure.
No, don't.
If it needs pressure.
So this is interesting. Did you see this one is stapled?
Yes,
place.
That's the one I got from.
I know.
Yeah, they stapled this.
Stapled instead of nailed.
Yes.
And I bet you the staples probably hold better because they're not as thick.
Yes.
Yeah. And it gives a double instead of a single. We're being told hi.
Hi.
I think he found a flower.
All right, let me.
That young man really likes adventuring. I see. Very nice flower. We have wildflowers out here galore. They are so much fun. It's everywhere you can imagine. Yes, I see. Oh, Roy Rat does say, I learned the other day that bees actually make custom brews depending on the treatment from their keepers. That is very true. And you have to remember, what are they getting their resources from? You know, what's their food?
Yes.
That will definitely make a difference. So the food's going to be different when it's spring and seasonally different. And then,
yes, and I saw you could actually give them a whole banana.
Yeah,
that was interesting.
Cool.
I did not know that.
I didn't either.
Cut it open, put it on the top, and they just chow it. Chow down time.
So Sensei also says, do you elevate the beehives to keep rodents out of there?
Yes, that's...
Yes.
Well, so they were elevated. I put them on my trailer, which is probably like 2.5 feet off the ground. Rodents still got in there.
Yeah.
So that concerns me for the plan. But I think once there's bees...
I don't think that's going to be an issue.
I don't think they're going to be...
No, because there's not much room. Once the home is actually occupied, there's not much room. Right now, this is an empty box. So, of course, everybody's going to see it as an opportunity, I would think. I cannot blame the opportunistic grab.
No. No, I would have done the same thing.
Right? It's like my home now.
Yeah. It's because I'm not using the tools.
Roy Rat says, holiday boxes with a bottle of honey, meat, biltong, some local cheese, and some crackers. Those will sell good. Don't forget the chutney. All of those things would make an incredible charcuterie board. Just going to throw that out there.
Yep. All right, these are all seeded. There goes. Woo! Oh, my coffee did not fall.
Wow.
That's
Why are you trying to knock around your coffee?
I'm trying to do the job for 3 hands with 2.
Okay. Well, with your hole that isn't a hand, please say hi to Finboy.
Hey, Finboy. It's been a minute.
Yes.
Finboy likes to hang around on locals. So he pops in on Rumble and says hi and then goes back to locals. Locals is his jam.
Is Rumble beneath him?
I think without saying it too loud, the answer is a resounding yes.
Do you want me to try to find one of those seals again, or?
Yeah, we can do one more. All right.
Sorry, reducer. Use the correct term.
Yeah,
find a reducer.
I want to check this box.
Yeah, the second one?
Yeah, this one. Because...
there's so many boxes.
Yeah,
so many
I know. Oh, I don't think... I actually think some of mine blew away.
Were they out, you think?
Yeah, they were, because I remember putting some in the boxes and then they were gone. So they might be on the ground that side.
Oh, probably.
You know. But these
Did you
boxes,
check this one?
No, I did not.
You can check this one and this one. I poked a little bit, but not very well. Wait. Oh, no, that's not it.
I think I might have grabbed some out of here.
And it could be on the other side. Can we move it there? Oh, the box is going to fall apart.
Yeah, I know.
Nope. Nope.
Hold on. There we go.
Wow. That was the top box.
Yes.
Okay. Well, it doesn't matter where we found it as long as we found it.
As long as we get it. All right. This will also make it harder for pests to get in and make the bees feel a little more secure until they actually have the bouncers at the door. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this on the ground.
I think this one's gonna need to transfer.
No, I have to get this out.
Sorry, you guys couldn't even see us. All of this is in the
No, I've got to put the stuff together so I can get all that trash out.
I feel like we were playing a game of hide under the boxes.
Yes. Hide the stick. All
right, found the stick. There's that one.
Yeah. So I think that's it. So I'm gonna go put these things up on top of the container, and then I'm gonna go strap them down with a ratchet strap so they don't blow away. Because some of ours blew over, and I mean, some damage, not the end of the world, but you know, we start again.
Yeah.
And hopefully now, I mean, you know, we got the fucking sun hiding behind the clouds. It's all bullshit clouds that's out today. I actually saw last night, I was so annoyed. I walked out and all you saw were the streaks in the air with this stupid fucking mist.
The haze.
So, yay for that, you know. And then let's see if we can get some bees in these guys. Where they're going to go now, like nothing's going to get up there.
And you think we're going to see if we can figure out the tree trick and we can let them know if that works? Because the biggest thing, so there is a hive not too far in the tree lines over there. So we want to see if we can...
Well, I might be able to, you know what, instead of putting a shelf in the tree and screwing it in there, maybe what I can do is just put it on a branch and strap it down. Yeah. I'll use this guy. I haven't seen this guy yet. So.
I think strap it down.
Yeah.
Literally just strap it down with
take two straps. Yeah.
And
me and you can head out there. It's just, so we can see now.
It's not far.
Well, I think we'll call it a day.
Okay.
Or a morning.
Just
whatever.
So you know, before we run away, Finboy would like to clarify he only does that on Viva's channel. He
only Viva's channel.
Does not do that on Third Rallify or Disaffected, which, by the way, Disaffected, they've been bringing the game lately.
Oh, yeah.
Love Disaffected.
Yes.
And love the people who watch that channel.
Yes.
Awesome.
Check out Josh.
Yes.
Cool fucking guy.
Very cool guy.
And then, Disaffected. What else did I want to say? Oh, like, share, subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. Apparently, it helps for the algorithm or something.
Leave a comment.
Yeah, leave a comment. You know, say hi. Say we are stupid. We don't know what we're doing. We accept all comments.
That is true, and that's okay. That's
unless you're a jackass, then I'll delete it. You know.
No spamming. Unless you're spamming, don't spam.
Yes, don't spam. Don't be a bot, or not a bot. Don't be a troll. At least be funny if you're a troll. You know. At least be humorous. At least say something intelligent. You know. So don't say go back to South Africa. That's not funny. That's not even mildly humorous. That's just stupid. You know, or insult me. You know, that's easy. Yeah. Anybody can insult anyone. So, alrighty. I think that's it. We'll probably be here again tomorrow, and not Saturday because I gotta go drive around and do some stuff. I gotta go fetch my welder. For those who were on stream, let me do this.
Okay.
So for those who were on stream yesterday, we put down our big water tanks, and I put some parking lot bump stops. So I got to I got to hammer some rebar in to keep them in place. And then that says suspected spam, so fuck off. Probably you want some medical land?
And don't forget, there's elections going on right now in Texas.
Yes.
So it's heavy spam right now.
So anyway, I got to put the rebar, but I want to weld it, and my welder's at a mate of mine's place. So I'm gonna go there and fetch my welder and my big grinder, so I can weld a stop on top of it, so the tornadoes can't pick them up. Because it worries me a little bit, especially if we don't get enough rain and the tanks
are empty.
Yeah, and they're empty and they light. Like Nicole and I can easily pick one up, like if a tornado grabs that thing and it pulls those bump stops out of the ground. So I wanna make sure that they secure. Um, so that's Saturday. So no stream, can't do it. Except for that, I think we're good tomorrow. We're good Sunday, and we shall see you then. Have a great day. I'm gonna go put these things up before the bees come and attack me.